Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, this time taking a look at Mawile. He also has Swampert and Jumpluff on the team, but Mawile, I think Mawile is an amazing Pokemon. I really do, I love it. I was watching somebody have a lot of success with it. I don't remember who it was. I think I was watching the stream. I don't remember who was streaming Mawile, but it's such a good Pokemon. I have a rank 25 Shadow, which honestly I don't know why I don't use more often, to be honest with you. I think it's a great Pokemon. And this train is not using a Shadow one, but either way, it doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously, the Shadow does more damage, but it takes more. The regular one is not going to do as much damage, but it's also not going to take as much. And Mawile is kind of on the squishier side, so obviously, being a Shadow would make it more squishy. But, of course, so we're taking a look at his team this time, so going to be really exciting. Let's just jump into it. It looks like that Azumel caught a Hydro Cannon, which was a nice play on the opponent's end. So Jumpluff is in now, going for the Energy Ball. So going for the Energy Ball, going to be super effective. Will the Azu allow it? Yes, it will. Doing a lot of damage. Charge attack coming out. Now, Jumpluff is double weak to Ice Beam, but I believe it could still take it. Oh yeah, it's still able to eat that up just fine, right? So able to take that. And I mean, it is double weak to ice because it is a flying type as well as a grass type. But again, it's just a really bulky Pokemon, so it's able to take that Ice Beam from Azumarill. So let's see what comes in. Looks like it's going to be Swampert. That is not good for the Swampert. Trying to catch the move with Skarmory, but in comes Fire Fang Mawile, absolutely chunking away, able to take any attack. I mean, Mawile, you got to keep in mind it's a Steel type, so it's resisting all of the moves coming out from Skarmory. And in comes Swampert. Now, okay, Swampert is definitely walling Mawile in this situation. It's actually resisting all the moves this Mawile has. It doesn't resist Play Rough, but this Mawile is not running Play Rough. It's running Iron Head instead. I think I would run Play Rough, but Iron Head is good as well. So both moves are good. So anyway, in comes the Jumpluff, and Jumpluff will be going for the Aerial Ace against the Swampert. So this is going to get the shield. Okay, nice shield bait. Trying to get to another move. Able to get to it, but not able to click on it. Go using their final shield now. So using the final shield to stay alive and go for the Aerial Ace. So this Aerial Ace, that is the Shadow Swampert. So this Aerial Ace should KO. Oh yeah, for sure. Able to take that one. That was a super tight game, a super close game. Very well played, very well done. Able to win that one. Okay, so looks like these battles might not necessarily be in order, but again, that's okay. So we're going to jump into the next one. We actually have 6 battles for you today. So, okay, Swampert into Bastiodon. Beautiful matchup. Bastiodon switches into Chestnut. Out comes Jumpluff. Now, Jumpluff is walling all of these attacks coming out from the Chestnut, right? So, really great matchup if you're the Jumpluff. Doing super effective damage. Now a charge attack coming in. Superpower is resisted, as is Energy Ball. Going to be that Energy Ball. That's actually double resisted, I think. So now this Jumpluff is charging up energy. Going to be able to take these attacks. So if you're the Jumpluff, you could charge up and then go for the Aerial Ace. Yeah, looks like it's charging up enough for 2, almost 2. Going for the Aerial Ace to KO that Chestnut. Chestnut, there's no reason to shield it. Can't do much to Jumpluff. Okay, out comes that Bastiodon Energy Ball coming out. So Energy Ball, powerful move. Bastiodon, super sturdy, super tanky, so it's going to definitely be able to take it and farm down. But Jumpluff did what it had to do, and now in comes Swampert. So out comes Medicham, so in comes this Mawile. So Mawile doing, as you know, a lot of damage. So a charge attack coming in, going to be that power-up punch. So that definitely adds up. I think you have to bait here because there's no way this Mawile doesn't shield. Let's see. Let's see if I'm wrong. So Iron Head coming out. Will the Medicham shield? It will shield. I think I called it Mawile earlier, but it's Medicham. So this Medicham will go for another power-up punch, revving up its attack, able to feint the Mawile. Even if he baited, I don't think he would have been able to get to another one. But Swampert going for the Hydro Cannon. This will be enough to KO, but will the Mawile shield? It has to shield. So should still be good to go. I mean, this Swampert has 2 shields. And Swampert does resist all of the moves from Bastiodon. So yeah, you just throw the Hydro Cannon as soon as possible. Able to get to it before another power-up punch comes out. So the Swampert still has a shield against the Bastiodon. So Bastiodon coming in, and even without the Earthquake, it shouldn't matter. I mean, Swampert is going to be able to shield this one up. You do need 2 Hydro Cannons to KO the Bastiodon at that health. But Swampert's going to be able to get to it. So we do see Hydro Cannon number 1. Not going to do enough, but it's actually going to be super close. And then another Hydro Cannon. I think Swampert could have fallen down there, but you might as well throw the Hydro Cannon. But yeah, able to take that knockout and take that game. So very well done. Very well done, yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next one right about now. So, yeah, loving that Mawile, guys. Loving it, absolutely. Here we go. Let's see. So, gonna be the beautiful shiny Swampert into Medicham. Okay. So, we've just had this matchup, but not. So, we'll see how it plays out. Will the Swampert go for Sludge Wave? Will it go for the Hydro Cannon? Going to shield this one up, and it is going to be a Dynamic Punch. So, beautiful shield from the Swampert, calling the fact that it wasn't a Power-Up Punch. Out comes Hydro Cannon, going straight Hydro Cannon, not going Sludge Wave. Which is the correct play. You do want to go, because Sludge Wave doesn't KO, so you need 2 moves anyway, and 2 Hydro Cannons KO. Picking up a shield from the Medicham, able to get to one before the Medicham is able to get to a charge attack. Will the Medicham double shield? It will double shield, and now goes for the charge attack. Swampert going to take it. Is it going to be a Dynamic Punch? Is it going to be an Ice Punch? It looks like that was an Ice Punch, I think. It's hard to tell. Another attack coming out. This is probably just an Ice Punch. No, Dynamic Punch. That time was a Dynamic Punch. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, okay, the opponent's actually quitting. Very interesting. We didn't see what was in the back. I think the opponent still had a chance, unless they had nothing to deal with Swampert. I'm not really too sure, but either way, great game. We'll play it, I guess. So, yeah, it looks like, as I mentioned earlier, these battles are out of order, but it doesn't really matter. They might be from different sets as well. I don't actually know. Okay, so cool. And this trainer is a veteran trainer, so very highly ranked. So we have the Swampert into a Alolan Raichu. This is a good matchup for Swampert, unless if that Raichu has Grass Knot. You do have to watch out for it. No, they're going to charge up and catch the Hydro Cannon. Nice switch coming in from the opponent. Able to catch it with Altaria. Switching into Mawile. Okay, this is good for Mawile because it is resisting. It's double resisting Dragon Breath and it's resisting Sky Attack. Double resisting Dragon Pulse, resisting Dazzling Gleam, right? So it resists all of the moves or double resists them. It just doesn't have Play Rough. But Iron Head is still going to do a lot, and now I think you could farm down. The Altaria will be able to get to another attack, but Mawile is going to be able to survive this just fine. Actually, it gets it pretty low, but Mawile's still going to be able to win that. So, okay, great. So, out comes the Power-Up Punch. That Raichu is actually pretty scary because it does have enough for a Grass Knot. So, even if you bring in the Swampert, you do have to watch out. This could be Grass Knot. It could be Psychic, which does a lot. So, Swampert will shield. Gotta respect that Grass Knot. Going to be Psychic, it looks like. So, still would have done a lot. Honestly, that may have KO'd. I'm not sure. It would have definitely done a lot. It may have KO'd, I don't know. But either way, even Volt Switch is doing a decent amount, and that's double resistance. So another Psychic Swampert will correctly shield that. Out comes Meganium, in comes Jumpluff. Yeah, that game is over. Jumpluff is resisting every move coming in from the Meganium. So Meganium is a great Pokemon, but it doesn't do well against flying types at all. In fact, it doesn't do anything against flying types. So that was a good one. By both trainers, the opponent made an amazing switch to catch the Hydro Cannon on Altaria, but still able to pull it on out. Okay, bad matchup for Swampert. You gotta go into what? No, I guess you have to stay. You can't go into Jumpluff. It's double weak to Ice. And if you go into Mawile, they're going to switch out. So I guess you have to stay. So calling the Weather Ball. Now do you go for the bait? Another Weather Ball, you have to shield it. Well, I guess you could let it go down and then bring in Mawile. But you could also shield this. Go for the bait. Hope to get a shield. If they decide to shield, try to make it to the Sludge Wave. I think you can. They do shield. And can Swampert make it to the Sludge Wave? Yes, he can. So that was the play I think I would have made as well. So Sludge Wave is not going to connect. So, okay, so it looks like the Swampert is going to go down before it gets to another Hydro Cannon, but the opponent is out of shields. In comes Fire Fang Mawile to go to town. Going to be able to take Weather Ball and Energy Ball. Yep, able to take it. And another one coming out, but again, able to take it. So, going to be an Energy Ball that time. Mawile, as I mentioned, is squishy. So, even though it could take it, it still does a lot. Azumel comes in. Out comes Jumpluff. Okay, Azumel probably going for Ice Beam, but the Energy Ball. The Energy Ball is coming in. So this energy ball going to connect. One more energy ball will do it. This is definitely an Ice Beam, but we know that Jumpluff can take it. So, but still going to go ahead and shield because it still does a lot. In comes Sableye. Okay. So Energy Ball coming out. This is going to do a lot. I mean, Sableye is another squishy Pokemon, but it won't be enough to KO. Yeah, doing quite a bit of damage. Trying to get to an Aerial Ace. But the Sableye has a move. Is it going to be Foul Play? Is it going to be Return? It is going to be, I think that was a return. But Aerial Ace is coming out against the Sableye, so this is going to be able to knock out the Sableye. Yep, going to be able to knock it out. And in comes Azumel. Can this Jumpluff get to another move? It's going for Energy Ball. It could have went for the Aerial Ace, but that wouldn't have been enough to KO. So, unfortunately, Ice Beam will KO, and this Mawile... Oh, the Mawile is able to get to the Iron Head. I didn't realize it had stored energy. I totally was oblivious to that. Able to KO. Very well done. I thought that Mawile was energy dry, but I was totally wrong. Very well done. Great game. So we're moving on to the final game. As I mentioned, there's 6 battles in here for you today. So again, they might have been taken from different sets. I'm not really too sure. But we'll go ahead and take a look and see how the next game goes. I love that Zubat backpack. I love the backpack where you're standing backwards so you can see the backpacks. Right? The pose where you're standing backwards. Because I like how you could see the backpacks. Because before, they kind of... I mean, you knew they were there if you're looking at the trainer, but they're kind of like hidden from you. But now, since you're standing backwards, you can actually see the backpack. Anyway, that has nothing to do with this video. So this is a great matchup. Well, this is a good matchup. I mean, Lunge still does a lot, so Galvantula can actually win this. I think if it commits all of its shields, because it's going to be able to get the debuff. Am I wrong? I mean, well, this Lunge might actually be enough to take it out. Let's see. Let's see how much this Lunge does. Almost taking it out. So, yeah, not a terrible matchup for the Swampert, but in comes Machamp. That Jumpluff is coming out. This Machamp, Rock Slide, going to be doing a tremendous amount of damage. No shield, though. Yeah, going to be Rock Slide. I was going to say, it's probably not a payback one, but Aerial Ace coming in. This Machamp might actually want to shield this, or will the Machamp allow itself to go down? It does allow itself to take it. Doesn't go down, though. Able to count it down. In comes Swampert. Swampert going to be hit with a Cross Chop, which will be enough to KO the Swampert. No, another Rock Slide. Okay. So out comes Fire Fang Mawile. So what is coming in? Drifblim as the final Pokemon. Ooh, I think the opponent is... Let's see. I mean, if you call the bait, is this going to be a Shadow Ball or an Icy Wind? It's going to be an Icy Wind debuffing that Mawile. And yeah, I mean, if you're the... Let's see. Going for the bait. If you're the Drifblim, I guess at this point you can just go for Icy Winds. Because it would almost KO. Oh, okay. Another Iron Head would do it. But a charge attack coming in. Mawile has to shield this. And it basically needs to get to an Iron Head to KO. I think the Mawile is going to be able to do it. But they try and pull a Sack Swap. Not able to get it. In comes Drifblim. This Iron Head has got a KO. Wow, I thought the opponent had that one. But this Mawile is going to be able... No, it doesn't KO. A couple Fire Spins able to win that. Yeah, and that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.